Hear he, the nonce has been summoned. I'm going to refer to him as the nonce instead of his actual name because I don't want the risk of being flagged by the censors. So, a US judge set a deadline for the nonce to answer questions under oath about assault allegations under something known as Mutual Legal Assistance, or MLA. Both the prosecutors and lawyers acting for the nonce's alleged victim, Ms. Guff, can issue a formal request for the prince to give evidence known as a disposition in the UK. So the nonce must be questioned under oath by the accuser's lawyers in her civil case by mid-July next year, a judge has ruled. It should be noted that July is also when the Queen's Jubilee is, but I'll get to that in a moment. An MLA is a method of cooperation between countries or states for obtaining assistance in legal proceedings. So this assistance is usually requested by courts or prosecutors and is also referred to as judicial cooperation. Now, the nonce could execute his right against self-incrimination and not answer, but that in itself could make him look even more guilty to the public, and I'm not sure what legal repercussions using his right to remain silent would have. According to some reports coming out of the UK today, actually, the nonce has been officially notified that he can't go to the Jubilee. It's an embarrassment that he was ever still on the guest list up until now, but I'm wondering if they're saying this because they've realised that they can't have him attending with all of this going on in the background, that it will be a distraction. So I feel that they're doing this more for PR purposes more than anything. Now, here in the UK, the Met Police have basically said there's nothing to see here, that they will not take any further legal action. This shouldn't be a surprise because I'm not going to get too deep into it because it's a whole nother TED talk, but the Met Police are corrupt in many ways. So this is not a surprise that the UK officials have basically shut this whole thing down on this side of the Atlantic, and so now it has to play out in US courts. The nonce's lawyer has asked a US judge to keep sealed a 2009 legal agreement that he says can protect the prince against the claims made by his accuser. I have no idea what is in those sealed agreements, but obviously it must be something if they think that they can use it to evade scrutiny. The thing about all of this is that we know full well that there were several other elites involved with the nonce's former BFF, and in some ways the nonce, I believe, is now being used as a sacrificial lamb for all of the other elites who have skeletons in their closet, because all of the focus now is on the nonce. We're not even talking about other questionable characters that have been linked to the royals. This investigation should be way more far-reaching, but I believe that too many powerful people have too much to lose if the whole of the truth comes out. I have no idea how this is all going to play out, but you better believe that we are going to see Harry and Meghan being attacked from every single corner, because in the middle of all of this, Ghislaine Maxwell is also going to be questioned. So if not an onslaught against Harry and Meghan, expect some kind of other major distraction coming our way as we lead up to the possible questioning of the nonce and the questioning of Ghislaine Maxwell. Because, like I said, this whole thing implicates too many powerful people for it to just be swept under the rug. So expect articles about Meghan's hair tendrils and how it reveals everything about her character and all other amounts of nonsense. I keep saying it, and I hope Harry and Meghan are smart enough to just stay away from this sinking ship, because I believe that I will be proven right when I say come next July, when it's time for this Jubilee, no one is going to have time for a bunch of elites having an overpriced party at the taxpayer's expense. The British government have been announcing the upcoming spending budget, and they can try and cover it up with all types of pixie dust. It is very, very damning. We are going to see price hikes, we are going to see inflation, people's pockets are going to get pinched, and it is going to add to the anger and frustration that people are already feeling and experiencing because of the effects of the pandemic and the measures that were taken, especially in regards to lockdowns that had a negative effect on the economy. Quite frankly, I think the smartest thing that the royals can do is just cancel the whole damn thing. I do sincerely hope that the accuser can get her justice, but we know how this world goes round, folks. If you have enough money, power and connections, there is a lot that you can get away with, and unfortunately I think that's what's going to happen in this case. The firm have set Operation Protect the Nonce into overdrive, and it would appear that they're not going to back down. So I'm not holding my breath, but we hope for the best. That's all for today's video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, my lovelies. Ciao.